Welcome to episode 4 of our giant game of Snake across South Korea. In this game, the snaker is riding trains trying to make the longest line possible without hitting their line. Meanwhile, their opponents are the blocker. They make guesses about where the snaker is going and try to put obstacles in their way. We're 2 rounds in. I'm in first at 456.8 kilometers, Ben is in second at 247.8 kilometers, and now it's Adam's turn to see how far he can get. The bad news for him is that he's starting in a tough spot. While this station, Seogyeonju, looks like it has a lot of ways out, the truth is that he only has 2 options before game day ends. Wait 45 minutes and go this way, or sit around for over 2 hours and then this way. And the news gets even worse. Ben and I, the blockers, have a route that allows us to put obstacles in front of both of Adam's paths before he's able to leave. So what is Adam to do? Well, let's go to him to find out.
Okay. Well, it is 3:15. It is the start of my run. And the choice before me is ultimately a relatively simple one. There's a train in about 45 minutes up towards Donghae, where Sam came from, and there's a train in about 2.5 hours west towards Dongdaegu on the high-speed line. And I have to pick which one to take. Now, how do I decide which one to take? Well, I have to figure out what they did. I think 15 minutes ago, they got on a train up towards Donghae. I think that actually right about now, they are getting off that train in Pohang. I think that in Pohang, they are going to wait about 45 minutes until my train up there would leave, and then they're going to put down a roadblock.
Certainly an interesting sight.
Yeah, they're sort of building the heck out of this place. Okay, Sam, let's see what our initial cards are. Card number 1.
Guess a Korean word. Guess Korean. Find any word written in Korean that does not have a visible English translation. Correctly guess what the word is. You have 3 attempts. You may not do this in a train station.
I think we can do that.
Curse of the Nothing.
Curse of the Nothing. This curse has no effect.
Oh.
We thought this one would be funny to put in.
I advocated for this hard. Just a curse that does nothing.
I actually would advocate that we probably should put Curse of the Nothing on this line if we don't get a better one.
Very possibly, yeah.
And our last card, Taste Test Bulldog.
Taste Test Bulldog. While blindfolded, taste and correctly identify 3 kinds of bulldog noodles.
Oh, well, okay, that was a pretty good draw. We got 2 roadblocks and a curse.
And a curse. I say...
But we could play both the curse
and a roadblock.
Yeah.
I say we put the curse down. It wouldn't actually do anything to him if he got on the...
It'd make him...
line, but...
Oh, this is juicy. This is juicy.
Let's play Curse of the Nothing on this line. Just to do what we can to stop him from going on it.
Okay, well, that's very interesting. They put a curse on the line to Donghae. What this means to me is that they didn't draw a roadblock. Does that mean I should go up that line?
So now we've got a curse on this line. Hopefully that's going to discourage him, but I think we can do more. Let's do one of those 2 roadblocks here. I think we'll do our best with the Korean word.
All right, let's do it.
Let's just start looking around for words. Like, Sam, I bet that the word on top of that car means like taxi, right?
Well, let's look. It's the same on both.
Like, that is the same as that.
Let's see if we see some more instances of that.
All right, well, we are left with simply no choice but to explore Seogyeonju. We will be here for a while. So let's find something to do, I guess. All right, well, it seems like there's a town this way. So I guess let's walk this way.
Okay, we're out of the station. I am seeing the same characters on a lot of taxis.
Yeah.
I think it's worth one guess.
I agree, it's worth a shot. Yeah, we have 3 guesses. Import.
What does it translate to?
Individual?
Translates to individual. Is that, no, that's definitely the text.
Means private taxi. Okay, well, that's not great. I don't love that.
All right, we've got 2 more guesses.
Not seeing a whole lot.
No. Wait, some trash. Wait a minute. You think that means expiration?
Well, let's see if we see it elsewhere. Same thing.
Yeah.
It's definitely that. But here's the problem, Ben. Is it expiration? Is it expired by? Is it best by? Is it purchased by?
I don't know.
Surely, could that mean won?
Oh, yeah, probably, right?
Yeah.
Because those are definitely prices.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's gotta mean one.
I have some won. Well, here, well, let me. It's that.
Yeah. Look, let's do it. We got one more guess if we get this wrong.
Okay.
I want to get this roadblock down before Adam's train would leave.
All right, we're locking it in?
We're locking it in.
All right, let's see. It's one.
All right. We didn't dig through trash for nothing.
Hey, Ben, we won.
We won.
We won.
Okay, tell Adam that there's a roadblock here in freaking Pohang. I forgot where we were for a second. Is he gonna face down a curse and a roadblock? He'd have to be crazy. He'd have to be freaking crazy.
All right, well, they have also put down a roadblock. So that, I would say that kind of ends the discussion about going up there, doesn't it? Not doing it. Snack time.
Now, let's get back to the station
Yeah.
and go to Dong Daegu.
All right, let's freaking do it. We're doing great, Ben.
Yeah, look, it's a strong start to the round for us. I'm feeling good.
Yeah.
If I were him, I would be heading to Dong Daegu. But the good news, Sam, is that we will beat him there.
All right.
Dong Daegu.
My bag is so heavy.
They should have just got on the train headed back here. So this is just footage we can cut to kind of, break things up. They're headed back here. I'm eating my noodles. This is the situation. You can cut back to them now.
Okay, Sam, we're actually about to pass through an extra super special secret node that's not even on the map.
Choo, choo, choo.
No,
Choo.
it's the snack zone node.
No,
We're in the
I'm
snack
just-
zone.
I'm just-
Welcome to the snack zone.
I'm hearing.
So today in the snack zone, we are trying these turtle chips. These are corn soup flavored.
I guess they're turtle shaped.
I guess they're kind of turtle shaped.
Cheers. That tastes nothing like turtles.
So this is like a top tier snack zone snack, by the way.
How many chews out of chew?
They'll never know. Look at these developments. It's crazy.
Yep.
They're really sweet. We think our Jerry are. Well, we made it to Dong Daegu. Which this means we get to draw another card. Here we go.
Battle challenge.
Well, we both have the same reaction to that. I mean, look, yeah, okay. Well, this is sort of a classic high risk, high reward question. I don't know.
This is tough, Ben. This is tough.
Okay, this led to a very long strategy discussion and our mics weren't working great, so here's the basics. At first, we basically saw two options. The first was to try to put down a roadblock in Dongdaegu right now to force Adam to go north, which would be good because those lines are much slower. Our fear, though, was that a roadblock might not be enough to scare Adam away. And if he cleared the roadblock, he'd have a straight shot on the high-speed line all the way up to Yongsan. The second option was to gamble. Wait until he would be just about to hit Dongdaegu, put down the battle challenge, and try to end his run right there. The trouble was that we wouldn't have time to prep for the battle, and again, if he made it past us, he'd get on the high-speed line. We spent probably 20 full minutes debating this, but then we realized there was a secret third option.
Here's the other thing we could do. We could declare the battle challenge early. If we declared the battle challenge early, I think that he would definitely not come here.
No.
And he would definitely go.
Yeah, that is true. I really don't want him getting on the high-speed line. I think we can beat him as long as we prevent him from getting on the high-speed line.
My fear, though, is that we throw away our battle challenge to dissuade him here, and we just don't see one again.
I think, yeah, I know. It's a risk we have to take, I think.
Yeah, okay. Okay, camera. Okay, audience.
We've talked through this for like 20 minutes now, and I think we're in loose agreement that like we just can't give him that chance to get that huge high-speed play.
Okay, do it.
Do it?
Do it. He's gonna be so confused.
He'll have to assume that we misplayed, I think. All right, lock it in.
Stop asking me. Just
All right,
do it.
I'm doing
Just
it. I'm sending it. I'm sending it.
Freaking out.
Okay.
Well, it's finally just about time to get on my train. Oh, you sent me something surprising. Well, this is bad. I did not realize they could do that because there's a high-speed line from Boeing to Dongdaegu. Oh, no. Well, tell you what, I've been sitting here for a long time trying to figure out what to do, and well, it is easier to know what to do now because they put a battle challenge down in Dongdaegu. Well, I'll tell you one thing, that was a huge mistake for them because if they had just waited, I would have gone to Dongdaegu and they could have placed that battle challenge down right before I arrived and they could have battled me. But they didn't do that, they put it down now. Don't know why they would do that. Seems weird. Here we go.
Now that the battle challenge is down, we do have to actually determine what the battle is going to be if Adam does decide to come here.
Tower battle.
Tower battle. Both teams have 15 minutes to stack the most rocks out of sight of their opponents. They can declare their tower done at any point. If any rock in their tower ever falls, their score is 0.
Okay. I don't think he's not coming here. That's the whole point.
I agree. The only way we can dissuade him is by getting really good at rock stacking.
It's true. We're in Rock Central.
You did pretty good. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
Not bad. right, another node hit.
It's in Yangchang. I think he's getting off his train right now.
I think he's getting it. He's got to be getting off. I don't think he's heading straight into battle. There's no way that he's on that train.
You can't say that, Ben.
There's no way that he's on that.
Oh, we might be able to see him through the windows, Ben. Here, you watch to the right, Ben. Oh my God, I saw a blue hat. And I panicked.
Okay, I think that was the last.
Are we safe?
Okay, Adam was not on this train. We successfully scared him off for now.
We wasted our battle challenge. It did our intended purpose.
It was worth it. It was worth it. He didn't come to Dongdaegu. He's not getting on the high-speed line. And I think that he is probably ending the day wherever he just got off in, what's it called?
Yangjian.
Yangjian.
All right, well, welcome to Yangjian. This is what Yangjian looks like. If you were wondering about what Yangjian looks like, it looks like this. All right, well, I don't think that there is anything else we can do today other than try to look into what the hell they're doing and kind of just make our plan. All right, here's the deal. Only two ways out of here. Go north, up to Yangzhou, go west to Dongdaegu. There's a battle challenge in Dongdaegu, though, so you would think I should probably go north. The only thing is, battle challenge only works if they are at Dongdaegu waiting for me. And how long are they really gonna wait there for me? Only so long, surely. There's a train in a little bit that I could take down there. I think that's too risky. I think they'll probably still be there. Tomorrow morning, though? I don't know. Tomorrow morning, we're gonna have to decide if we want to try to call their bluff or if we just go north. I think we grab a snack, we see what's going on in Yangjian, figure out a place to sleep. Let's see what's going on in Yangjian.
All right, Ben. Well, let's figure out our first move for tomorrow. We were just doing a little bit of research, and he has a good train. Anyway, let's get to the front of the station and maybe plan our next move and finish our day.
Good stuff, Sam.
Okay.
All right, here's one thing they got going on in Yangjian. They got these bears hanging out. That bear looks sad, looking at a globe, and they're counting something. It's counting down. Oh, I think it's counting down to when global warming will hit 1.5 degrees Celsius, and that's why the polar bear is sad. I figured it out, folks. I figured it out. All right. Let's see what else. All right, well, this appears to be the Yangjian market. It seems like the Yangjian market is mostly shut down at the moment. All right, well, here's a sign welcoming me to Yangjian. And then there's a horse looking at the sign. There's so much going on here. Look at everything that's happening here in Yangjian.
All right, Sam.
Our day has ended.
We successfully scared him off from Dongdaegu. I feel good about that.
We need to get like 11 hours of sleep, Ben, so that our minds are at their full potential tomorrow to stop Mr. Adam Chase. He can't win. We cannot let him win.
No, we cannot let him win.
A solo victory, especially.
Every time he wins a solo victory, we never live it down. And it's like, this is our workplace, you know?
Yeah.
We have to have workplace morale.
Yeah.
We will see you tomorrow morning, where we will form a plan to defeat Adam Chase once and for all.
Check it out. I found where I'm going to live after the game. That's going to be where I stay. Whoa. Yes. Oh, this is awesome. All right, well, it turns out that Yangjian is awesome, is beautiful here. It's also 7 p.m., which means that the day is over. Tomorrow morning, we are going to decide if we're going to head north or if we are going to try to call their bluff and head west. I honestly don't know. What I do know is I'll see you tomorrow at this exact spot. Good night.
All right, time for the rest period. As always, teams will sleep, eat, and return to the exact same spot at 7 a.m. the next day.
Good morning.
Hello.
Good morning from Daegu. I actually lost some sleep last night because did this happen to you? A robot kept coming to my door, and then I would open the door and it would speak like Korean, and then I didn't know what to do, so I would close the door. But it happened like 3 times. Do you have the robot come to your room?
No.
We are here at Dongdaegu Station, as you well know, and we got to figure out what we're gonna do.
Yeah, I'm always worried about the secret third option. And the secret third option for Adam
Is that he waits,
and then comes here.
waits and waits.
Good morning. It is 7 a.m., which means it's time to get back to snaking. Now, 2 options. Option 1. There's a great train headed north in about an hour. It goes all the way up to Chongyangni. It would get me a lot of mileage, and I don't think that they would be able to get to me until around Chongyangni, but I'm not sure. Option 2, I wait around for a while and I call their bluff and I try to go through Dongdaegu. Because the battle challenge only works if they are physically in Dongdaegu, and I don't know how long they're actually going to stay there waiting around. Even if I could call their bluff, is it worth it? That's the thing, and I think actually the answer is no, because I think I can get the same mileage without them hitting me by just going north. And I think it gets me more miles. So I think the plan is, in about an hour, we're gonna head north. All right, let's head to the train station.
Here's what I will say. On my run, when I saw the battle challenge, I was just like, it's too risky. Because if they decide to stay, then I'm toast. So assuming that he doesn't head straight towards us to go do the battle challenge, he has a pretty good train this morning that goes up to Yeongju, and then it just keeps on going all the way up to Cheongyangni. Problem for us is he could get on that train, but he could get off in Yeongju and come down. He could get off in Jecheon and come down. He has lots of opportunities to change pace.
I think as long as we don't let him cross the high speed line, we prevent him from having a winning run. The high speed line, that is our defensive battalion.
Yes. We are going to maintain control of it, unless it is seized by Adam or rioters.
Yeah, that could become a plot point today.
Yeah, their president is on trial, and the results of the trial are right now. And you're in the future, so you might know if the whole country of Korea collapses today.
Yeah, apparently it could get a little spicy.
I'd say our safest move is to just start heading up this way. Don't place anything down until we know that he's headed up to. We see where he gets off, and then we start blocking wherever we need to start blocking. All right, off we go, Sam. Adam, chase. The chase is almost over. Okay. It works every season, that line.
Isn't it the chase is up?
The chase is up. No, because that kind of sounds like he's up.
It's contextual.
I don't like context.
I wonder where they are. Still in Dongdaegu, probably, at this point. I think they have to stay there for at least a bit. But I don't know, maybe they've left. I've been wrong about what they've been doing a few times here. Goodbye. The town is wishing me goodbye. It's a very polite town. That's gonna be how Ben and Sam feel when I win. They're gonna be looking at their map and they're gonna be feeling real sad about how good of a job I did and that they lost. That's what it's gonna be like.
They're going to announce the results of the impeachment trial today. And I don't know what will happen, but it seems like people might be very upset. So hopefully that doesn't mess up my snake run.
All right, platform 3. Train's here. All right, well, let's finally make some actual damn progress. All right, we are finally on our way.
Well, we're passing through Daejeon, so here we go.
Secret block. Not exactly what I want right now, but
No, I just, you know, I want more blocks. I want more curses.
yeah. Well, we'll get another pull once we got to Osana.
Yeah. We'll see. Oh song, Sam. You ready?
Yeah.
Well, Oh Song Sam, it's a lovely node, which means we get to draw a card. You want to see what it is?
Yeah.
Here we go.
What is it? Oh, tracker. That could be good.
I want more blocks. I want more
I do want
curses.
more blocks. Trackers, it's not the thing we need now.
Okay.
It's time.
We have just passed through Chonin Asan. I really would love another block.
Curse of the Bug Friend.
Curse of the Bug Friend. Collect a bug somewhere along the line and bring it to your next node.
Yeah, I mean, it forces him off train. Still just, I want a roadblock. So we think he's about to go through Yeonju, right?
If he got on that good train that goes all the way up the country, he should be passing through Yeonju just about now.
Okay, we are pulling into Yeonju, which is a node. So I have to tell them.
And there it is. So we're just gonna have to wait and see how far he goes up that line. He could be getting off his train right now. He could get off at Jecheon. Could ride it all the way up. What do you think he's gonna? I think he's gonna ride it all the way up.
Probably.
Now here's the thing. I could get off the train here. I could go down towards Gimcheon, or I could go up towards Donghae. But I don't think I should do either one of those things. First of all, neither of the connections are good. I would have to wait like an hour and a half. 2, if I go down towards Gimcheon, then I have to go to Daejeon or Dongdaegu, which are both on the high-speed line. And they would just be able to get to whichever one I go to. If I go up towards Donghae, first of all, I can't transfer Dongbikesan. There's like no trains going that way today. So then I'm on this path, this long roundabout path that has to go through Seowonju. And I think they would just be there waiting for me. So I think we roll straight on through.
I doubt he's getting off. He's still got a lot of options now, but there's one clearly fastest option.
Yeah, I don't think he has a lot of great options that don't allow us to have pretty high confidence about what he's doing.
Yeah, but either way, we'll get our block down in Yongsan, and then we'll figure out what our next priority is.
We will try to get our block down in
We will
Yongsan.
definitely get our block down in Yongsan.
Okay. You feeling good about your noodle tasting abilities?
I'm feeling excellent
All right.
about them. Okay, Sam. I'm going to phrase this next statement in a way that I think will please you. Our choo-choo train is about to pass through the snack zone. Today we're going to try some manju, which I actually don't really know what these are, but they were at the train station.
Okay. They're little acorns.
Yeah.
Okay.
Cheers.
Cheers.
Oh. Oh my God.
Oh my.
It's like a soft bun that's filled with custard, which is sort of anatomically exactly how I'm built. Okay, we made it a Yongson.
Welcome to Yongson.
Oh, yep. Text from Adam.
All right, Jetchion, yeah.
So he's still going north. I think this is his last chance to take a different route. If he stays on his train, then he is heading straight to us eventually.
All right, we are now hitting Jetchion, which is really my last chance to pivot. I have thought a lot about this. I've really looked into it. I think we got to stay the course. Because the thing is, if we pivot down towards Osong, first of all, we're going to be waiting for quite a while for a transfer. And I'm positive that they'll be waiting for me in Osong. And if we turn east, we could get some mileage in this weird little corridor, but they'll have a lot of time of knowing that I have to head to Siowanchu. I'm going to be really, really slow. I'm going to have to make transfers at Jetchion and Donkey, and I'm pretty sure they would be able to meet me somewhere in Nanjong or something like that, get a bunch of stuff in my way. I think we just got to stay the course. But once I pass through here at Bongyang, they're going to know that I have to go to Zhongyangni and Yangsan. There's no other path for me after this. So I suspect that at that point, they are going to start putting down curses and roadblocks and potentially battle challenges in my way. I think we got to stay the course.
Yeah, I mean, he's going to pass through Bongyang soon, which I guess will tell us very quickly.
Yeah. There's sort of like an invisible diagonal crosswalk
Look,
here.
if they're doing it.
Oh,
Wait,
apparently not.
Taxi driver says no, there's not. All right, here's our spot. The ceremonial jet lag card pulling spot.
Here's our card we get for going to Yongsan.
Okay, now I already regret pulling. All right, ready?
Yep.
Navigate by heart.
Navigate by heart. Use TripAdvisor to determine the #1 tourist attraction within a mile of your current station. Memorize its location, and then, without using a map, get to it within 1 hour.
Navigate by heart, I think we can do this for sure. It wastes some time.
Well, let's see what the #1 attraction is.
I think it's the War Memorial of Korea. Oh, there it is. That would be very easy. You just follow that road straight.
Yeah, so I guess that roadblock is very good here. Oh, we just got a text from Adam. He hit Bongyang.
So he must be coming here.
He must be coming here.
Okay, well, I have now passed through Bongyang, which means they know that I'm staying on my train all the way up. I have to imagine that means that they are heading up to put something down, but I guess we'll see. I mean, haven't heard from him yet today, but I would be very surprised if that's not what's about to happen.
So we've got to put down a roadblock here.
Okay, so we gotta get noodles then.
Yeah, I think we
We gotta
got to
get noodles, play
one.
something, and then go south. All right, let's get to the noodle shop.
Look, I think that there's a decent chance we get this and a decent chance he crashes on it.
So if we found 3 with the most different spice levels, hopefully you could kind of taste like, okay, this is medium spicy, this is big spicy, this is little spicy.
I guess my worry is that like once you've tasted something that's so spicy,
Yeah, it's hard to...
your taste buds get kind of fried.
I agree, yeah. This is not a wine selection. Okay, but carbonara is right in the middle, apparently.
Okay. But they seemingly only have 2 kinds of bulldog.
I've seen stores that have like 20, so I think let's move on.
Okay. Was this the carbonara?
No, it says carbon, so it must be. Oh, here's another one. This is spicy. Oh, cheese flavor. That's gonna be different.
Yeah.
Cheese and carbonara could be a little adjacent.
I feel like I can tell them apart.
Wait, Ben, do you wanna get something to wash the palate?
Sure. Let's get some banana milk,
Okay.
because that's a thing here.
I think that would do it.
We've got our 3 flavors. Now we have to prepare them.
Okay.
God, I hope this works. So we've got carbonara, spicy, and cheese.
All right, Ben, I will say, according to internet research, cheese should be spicier than carbonara, but only slightly. All right, you ready?
I'm ready. Okay. Pick a random order to present them to me.
All right, I'll do a little shuffle.
Okay. The thing is, I might not submit my answers until I've tasted all three.
No.
There's a lot of tingliness to that one. Not a ton of flavor. Certainly not not tasting a lot of cheesiness. But I think that this one could either be the spicy or it could be the carbonara. I'll reserve judgment for now.
I think when you do wine tasting, don't you like gargle it? Yeah.
Number 2. These noodles are slightly different. They're potentially a bit spicier. I think they're a different shape.
Okay. All right, palate cleanser.
Definitely a stronger spice coming off of that one.
All right, number 3.
These noodles, they've got a kind of a funk to them, but there may be a similar level of spicy. Can I try the first ones again?
Yep.
Yeah, those noodles are definitely different, and there's not a lot of flavor on this one. I think I'm ready to put in my answers.
All right.
I think the
first one.
the one that I'm currently holding, is the carbonara. I think that the second one is the spicy, and I think the third one is the cheese. Is that right?
Use your eyes.
Yeah! Yeah!
Nice job. Nice job.
Oh, that was harder than I thought it would be.
You had me a little more concerned than I was going into this.
Well, the thing is, they're all very spicy.
Yeah. Okay.
Which makes the spice part a little difficult to discern.
Nice job, Ben.
Thank you.
Nice job. Never fail to taste test.
Never, and I never will.
That's right.
We are approaching Seoul. You can tell because the buildings are getting taller. Okay, well, there it is. Thought something would happen. Roadblock in Yongsan. Yeah, that seems right. Took them a while, but yeah, it's not surprising. Well, look, at least it's a roadblock and not a battle challenge. Roadblock, I have a decent chance that I can overcome it. Okay, yep, thought that would happen. Thought that would happen. All right, well, I'll be there in a little bit. I just gotta hope this is the only thing they can get down.
All right. Very nicely done, Ben.
My mouth is still burning.
Yeah, you got a little bit of noodle kind of residue kind of everywhere.
Okay, now, we know that he has to come here because he's past Sangbong, which means that his only route is down through Yongsan. And at that point, you know, he's heading south. And he's got 2 options. He can go on the high-speed line or he can go on the low-speed line.
Yeah. The tricky thing for us at this point is that we only have one kind of mediocre roadblock.
Yeah, it's true.
And, you know, if we had really good roadblocks, I feel like our next thing would be, let's go to Chonan Nasan, play something there.
Yeah.
But
if we go on the high-speed line, we won't get any more card draws.
And there's no way we're ending this game without additional card pulls.
Look, hopefully Adam gets here and that's that. Hopefully he's bad at tasting noodles.
That would be ideal. I mean, let's look at the departure board, do some math, and think TLDR, we're in a bit of a pickle just with the cards that we have.
Yeah, our cards right now are just a little tough.
All right, we are finally at Chongyang. All righty. Welcome, everybody, to Chongyang. We have got to get on the train to Yongsan, where there is a roadblock. We have no choice. We simply have to go to Yongsan, where the roadblock is. So we're going to have to wait a few minutes for our transfer. The real hope
is just that they don't put anything else down before that.
Everyone is looking at the TV, which it means,
I think the results are coming in.
yeah. Oh, yeah, it's a
Well, that's not good.
what does that mean?
Sam, Google whether South Korea is cooked or not.
I don't see much yet.
Okay. Well, we have no choice but to keep jet lagging.
All right. Let's go find out what this roadblock is.
So wait, are there straight up no departures until noon? That's crazy.
The timing does suck for us, and it's awesome for Adam.
I don't know what is going on, but like, if you you can see like the normal frequency of trains out of this station. It's like every couple of minutes, but there is straight up 0 departures between 11 and noon for some reason.
Yeah, there must be like some break. Maybe it's like a lunch break or something.
But like, this is exactly when we need to leave.
Yeah.
We're just gifting Adam time right now.
Yeah.
This is like,
It's not good.
this is really quite bad.
There are people filming the TV with a film camera.
Yeah.
Is shit gonna pop off in this train station?
I mean, their railway police over there is
Sort of a suspenseful moment for both Jet Lag the Game and
the nation
Korea
of South Korea.
politics. Dear.
Well, episode 4 ended and we're still in my run. I'm still the freaking snaker. So isn't that interesting? Now, here's a question. How long is that going to last? How far am I going to get? Am I going to do awesome or am I going to totally blow it? Well, you could find out the answer to all of these questions if you watch the next episode, which is up right now on Nebula, because every episode of Jet Lag goes up 1 week early on Nebula, meaning that the next episode is up right now. And then next week, the episode after this will be up. That's how that works. And every time it's up early.
Do you want to spend any more time on that? Or?
Yeah, let me walk you through it one more time.
I think let's
Every
move on.
episode.
Layover. You know what's crazy? 30,000 or so people listen to us yap on the podcast after each ep. You know, we talk about why, particularly nothing is ever my fault.
Yeah.
I've never done anything wrong ever.
No.
And I go into that in detail on the layover each week, which is our exclusive Nebula companion podcast to this show.
And of course, there's all kinds of other great stuff on Nebula. I mean, we are just ourselves have put together like tons of very exciting projects. We've done a travel game show where we deceived all of our contestants called The Getaway. That was fun. We do a live comedy debate show here in New York called Abolish Everything that I've been on and Adam has been on. And at some point, Sam might be on. We're gonna try and do that. That would be pretty awesome. We have a docu-series coming out about the world's largest scavenger hunt. That's gonna be out soon, so stick around for that. And then of course, there's all kinds of other great, amazing stuff from your other favorite creators. We've got documentaries like Boomers from Tom Nicholas, great short films from people like Patrick Willems and Philosophy Tube. There's so much good stuff. And more are coming out this year. It's gonna be a big year for Nebula Originals.
But boy, do I have a deal for you.
What's the deal, Sam?
Nebula.tv/jetlag.
What happens if I go there?
40% off.
Whoa.
An annual subscription. And that brings it down to just about $36 a year, which you divide by 12, and that's $3 a month. And how do you seem with the big streamers cost these days?
$20,000 a day, I think.
Almost. This is a lot less, so it's a good deal, especially because you're help supporting kind of an independent business ecosystem for independent creators, which is cool, including us. Like, it's how we make this show. Like, literally every dollar we ever spend on this comes from Nebula. Are you doing like the Wii?
Yeah, why do you keep jumping?
I'm jumping for joy.
Oh,
about
because
how
it's such a
of
good deal.
Oh, yeah!
Okay. Nebula.tv/jetlag. Thank you. Goodbye.